Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Paisano's Music and Vinyl Talk. I am Paisano, joined by my lovely co-host Sean Viev.
No.
And Raven. Yeah.
Sick of
Rock and Roll Kitty. And she loves the Rolling Stones. Now, the album we're going to talk about tonight is a product of the late 60s, particularly 1967, which was the famous Summer of Love all over the world, originating in San Francisco, California, and spreading its way across the ocean to London and Paris. All of Europe fell under the spell of the psychedelic rock. The Beatles had their, I don't know, the Beatles dabbled in psychedelia, that's for sure. But they didn't devote an entire album clear out of nowhere like these guys did. Nobody saw this coming. And luckily, they got back to being the Stones on the next album, Beggar's Banquet. But this is their sixth studio album. It's called their Satanic Majesties Request. And Mick and Keith themselves aren't that crazy about this album. I believe I saw, it was either Mick Jagger or Keith Richards said it was outright trash, bad. And, you know, there are better Stones records. There's no, I mean, it's no Exile on Main Street. It's no Sticky Fingers. But you really can't compare it to anything else from the Stones. It's just so out of the blue with the psychedelic stuff. And it's got a few good songs on it, which is doesn't make it a terrible album. I can think of a lot of albums that I thought of as great that they're lucky if they have one good song on them. But I was given this album by my cousin before she moved out west. And it very well could be an original. It came out in 1967 originally. Some very interesting...
It looks like medieval times.
I think that's the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that it's very close to that. All kinds of little clips from paintings and some graphic work done on the inside. I don't think it's intended to make any sense at all, and it certainly doesn't.
No.
So the front is
like blurry. It's like
3D.
A flash.
Yeah, like
like a moving.
That's like psychedelic right there. What they call psychedelic. That would appear later as just a picture of the band, but this has got a little funky tinge to it. Let's go over the track listing, shall we? But before we do that, we're going to talk about subscriptions. Subscriptions.
Welcome back to the channel that nobody watches.
Yeah, right. Isn't that accurate? All right. If you are new to the channel, welcome. We talk about
rock and roll.
Always have, and we always will. And if you've been watching for some time and not subscribed, just
get out, because no one is even here anyway.
I know, nobody watches anyway, so why should you subscribe? Let's go over that track listing that I promised you.
Can you just stop?
It doesn't list it as side 1 and side 2 or A and B. It's front side and back side. The front side is a song called Sing This All Together, followed by Citadel, In Another Land, 2000 Man, which Kiss covered on their Dynasty album, their disco album from 1979. I didn't know that till last night. Always learning, Paisano is. Always. And a little reprise of Sing This All Together finishes out the front side. The back side, She's a Rainbow. Arguably the best song on the album. Challenged only by 2,000 Light Years from Home. Two reasons that made this album, two songs that made this album worthwhile right there. After She's a Rainbow is The Lantern and Gomper. And after 2,000 Light Years from Home, there's a song called On With the Show. Finishes out the backside. John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin fame arranged the strings used on She's a Rainbow. I didn't know that till I started doing some research on this. This is not a review of this actual album because the actual vinyl was too trashed to even listen to, so I listened to it online. Mistreated vinyl. It's a crime. But, yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad, you know? Not a bad album. Like I said, I prefer Beggar's Banquet much better than this, and the one before this was Between the Buttons, which was better than this as a whole. You know, like I said, there's a couple good songs on here. All right. That being said, let's talk about another album draw.
No.
Tomorrow night, Genevieve will stick her hand in the Pittsburgh Pirates hat and draw yet another album for review.
I'm disappearing.
No. You will reappear.
Vanishing
No, it's time
from
to...
the channel for
Again,
good.
I've heard this before now, haven't I?
Yeah, but...
Join us Monday night. Genevieve's going to draw an album, and then we will review it on... What's the date going to be? The 30th? The 29th of March. So, until tomorrow night, YouTube, thank you and good night.
Bye.